A system I love to use to master my emotion is the 7 chakra system. The 7 chakra system is an ancient tradition that describes the 7 main energy centers in the body. We can use it to develop our emotional intelligence, regulate our emotion, and help us achieve a sense of inner peace. Each chakra has a specific vibe and is associated with certain emotions. It's just like a guitar with different strings. When one of them is out of tune, it feels off. So when you experience negative emotion, you can pay attention to that particular chakra that is out of alignment and fine-tune it. Just like how you fine-tune the guitar to create harmony. When we talk about emotion, we usually think of the sacral chakra and heart chakra, which is the second and the fourth chakra. However, all 7 chakras plays an important role in our emotional well-being in creating this music harmony. In this video, I'll go through each chakra and tell you what roles they play in managing your emotion. I will also tell you what happens to your emotion when they are blocked or out of tune. And at the end of this video, I'll share how you can open or unblock the chakra so that you can feel more peaceful and harmonious in life. The first chakra is the root chakra and is represented by the color red. It's located at the base of the spine. The root chakra governs your safety, security, and stability. When it comes to emotions, the root chakra plays the role of holding space for your emotion to flow through. When we say we hold space for someone, what we are referring to is being present for someone and allowing them to share their emotion with us. We give them support by listening to them and not judging what they say. When we are dealing with our own emotion, it's the same. This root chakra keeps us grounded. It's like a container for our emotions. It provides a strong foundation so that we can be present for our own emotions. Without this solid base, you may find yourself overly emotional or overreacting to your emotions. You get dragged by whatever emotion that comes your way. So the root chakra is very important to your emotional well-being. Later, as I explain the other chakra, you may find that the odd numbers like 1, 3, 5 feels more masculine in nature, while the even number 2, 4, 6 feels more feminine in nature. The balance of this masculine and feminine energy is what helps you achieve emotional balance. So what happens when your root chakra is blocked or out of balance? You feel fear and anxiety, especially if you are constantly worrying about the future and not sure whether you are able to survive. For example, you ask questions like, do I have enough money to pay for the rent? Can I make ends meet? When you ask this type of question, pay attention to this chakra. It may be out of sync. Other emotions you may be feeling are insecurity, ungroundedness, and abandonment. It can come from a finance point of view, health point of view, or a relationship point of view. It feels like you are without a home, without a base, and you don't feel very safe in your body or in this world. Your body is where you feel the sensation of your emotions. If you don't feel safe in your body, you will miss the message that your emotions are trying to tell you. The second chakra is the sacral chakra. It's associated with the color orange and is located below the navel and your lower abdomen. The sacral chakra governs your sexuality, creativity, and emotions. This chakra is also about movement. It plays an important role in moving your emotions. If you feel stuck in a certain emotion, you cannot move past the emotion. This is where your sacral chakra comes in. Emotion move naturally from the lower vibration, such as grief, anger, and overwhelm, to the higher vibration, such as joy, peace, and love, provided that there isn't any resistance. But most people, what they do is they push down their emotions. When our emotion rise to the surface, we don't acknowledge it or deal with it. We quickly find something to cover it up or distract ourselves by focusing on something else. It's not a bad strategy to distract ourselves. Sometimes it's needed to bring us out of our funk or out of our misery. However, it's always important to first acknowledge your emotion and what you're feeling. You can't pretend that it's not there or just push it aside. The more you ignore or resist it, the more you block your sacral chakra. When your sacral chakra is blocked, you feel emotionally numb. Life feels very dull and rigid. You don't feel like doing anything. You feel out of touch with yourself, your passion, and joy in life. When you block your negative emotion, you also essentially block your positive emotion because they are of the same thing. Your negative emotion are supposed to transform to your positive emotion, but you are resisting the transformation. You are adding resistance to this natural flow of energy. So if this is negative emotion and this is positive emotion, your negative emotion is heading towards and becoming your positive emotion. Like you are blocking it by suppressing it. On the other hand, when you have excess energy in your sacral chakra, you may feel overly emotional. You'll be a little bit more reactive and you have mood swings. Like small little things can trigger or irritate you. You overindulge in your emotion and your pain and you can't get out of it. The sacral chakra is represented by the water element. So when you're overly emotional, it feels like it's flooding and you need to drain some of the water out. Number 3, the solar plexus chakra. The color is yellow. It's between your belly button and your ribcage. This chakra governs your self-esteem, your personal power, and confidence. When it comes to your emotion, your solar plexus play an important role to help you exert your needs, help you set personal boundaries, help you to stand up for yourself. It's a very masculine energy. It helps to protect yourself so that you can have good emotional well-being. However, there is another role when it comes to emotion. Your solar plexus chakra is represented by the fire element. The fire element helps to burn things down, burn down our emotion, process it, and so that it can be transformed to something better. The solar plexus chakra is also located on your upper abdomen, where all the digestion and metabolism take place. This is where emotions are being digested and processed, and important nutrients are being extracted. When your solar plexus chakra is blocked, you shrink, you feel ashamed of yourself. When you have a healthy self-esteem, you show up in this world with confidence and you occupy a certain space. When you have low self-esteem or you don't like yourself very much, you hide yourself, you disappear, you shrink in size. You don't occupy as much space. When the fire in you is weak and metabolism is slow, you feel fatigued and exhausted. You feel a lack of motivation and willpower to do what you truly want to do in life. You also lack focus and direction in life. And when you cannot initiate change, that will make you feel more powerless and hopeless. That's not a good place to be in. Of course, too much energy in this chakra isn't great either. It may lead to overworking and burnout. You see the word burn in the word burnout means that there's too much fire, which in the end will make you feel exhausted too. Sometimes you may develop illnesses, which may stop you from working. And when you cannot do the things you want because of the illnesses, you feel even more powerless and hopeless. And then the same cycle repeats itself. Number 4, the heart chakra is associated with the color green and is located at the center of our chest. This chakra is the center for love, compassion, and acceptance. It governs our relationship with others. Both the sacral chakra and the heart chakra governs the emotion, but the difference is the type of emotion. If you compare the chakra to your development as a child, the first few chakras are developed earlier in your life, while the upper chakras are developed later in life. So the sacral chakra controls the more basic emotion that have to do with pain and pleasure. Imagine a 6-month-old baby crawling around and being curious about the world. When interacting with something that feels good, the baby will just laugh. Or when the baby falls down and feel pain, he or she will just cry. It's very pure emotions. The heart chakra deals with the deeper and more complex emotions. It usually has to do with how you connect with others. Maybe you feel lonely and left out by your peers. Maybe you feel heartbroken or rejected by someone you love. Or you may feel resentful and disconnected with others. This emotion comes more from the heart. The vibes between the two chakras are very different. One, the sacral chakra, is more fun. The other, the heart chakra, is more soft and vulnerable. When it comes to emotion, the heart chakra manages your connection with others. When your heart chakra is blocked, you feel separated and disconnected with the world and other people. You may feel jealous, resentment, and bitterness. Maybe someone did something to hurt you, or someone has something that you want. You may feel isolated and lonely. It may be that people around you don't understand you, or you have been outcast in a social group and people are not talking to you. They are just not interested in you. Or it may be because you are withdrawn from love, you have trust issue, and you are closed off in receiving love and affection from others. You have a fear of intimacy, and you are afraid of being vulnerable or getting close to someone else. These are all signs of a blocked heart chakra, and the role of your heart chakra is to soften this separation you have with others, so that you can connect deeper with others. The fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra, is represented by the color light blue and is located at the throat and neck region. These chakras govern self-expression, communication, and also listening. When it comes to emotion, the throat chakras plays the role of expressing your emotion. It's not just about talking non-stop or complaining about your life circumstances. It connects your heart and your mind so that you can express your emotion coherently and concisely. It's about expressing your truth from both your heart and your mind. It's not singular, so it's not the mind chattering or the heart overflowing with emotion. It kind of attune and harmonize both so that what you express is your inner truth from your true authentic self, and not just merely your opinions from an ego. It's through this self-expression that people get to know you and understand your inner perspective. And the throat chakra also governs your listening. You're not just listening to the words other people are saying. You're listening to the vibration and the deeper meaning that other people are trying to convey. It helps you to understand other people better and create a stronger bond. Communication plays an important role in your emotional well-being too. When your throat chakra is blocked or out of balance, you may feel misunderstood or invalidated. People don't understand you or what you're trying to express. You may be afraid of speaking, afraid that other people may judge you for speaking your inner truth. When you are unable to share your truth, especially with your partner, it creates a barrier in your relationships. Your partner will be like, who is this person I'm living with? He seems to be withholding or hiding a lot of information from me. Then you will create mistrust in relationship. You end up feeling very lonely and disconnected in your relationship because there's a lack of emotional intimacy. Or when you don't state your boundaries or what you desire from the relationship, people may overstep your boundaries unknowingly because they don't know what you want. Then they will have to guess what you want, which may cause misunderstanding and hurt feelings. Not able to say what you truly feel or need also makes you feel very trapped. All the emotion rise out to your throat and is stuck here. It can be very frustrating, like someone is choking you. On the flip side, someone who is very opinionated and talks too much, who is not open to listen to other people's perspective, their throat chakra is blocked too, and they also find it very difficult to connect with others. This leads to isolation and not having a close bond with other people. The sixth chakra is the third eye chakra. It's represented by the color indigo and is located in between your eyebrow, slightly up and into your forehead. This chakra governs intuition, vision, and imagination. When it comes to emotion, it helps you to see clearly. It helps you to see beyond what the situation is. Let's say you lose your job. Your limited mind may see it as something negative, like how am I going to pay the rent or my monthly expenses? How am I going to support myself and my family? Or will I get a new job soon? And this constant rumination will make you feel more stressed or anxious. If you are stuck in this limited egoic perspective, then you'll always be trapped in your lower vibration and energy. But when your third eye is open, you see a very different perspective, a much broader perspective that helps you to feel much better. You see that this may be an opportunity to start something new. Maybe you finally have the time to do what you always wanted to do and change your career path and have a new beginning. Or simply, it may be a time for you to take a break. When your third eye is open, You're able to see opportunities that your limited egoic mind couldn't see, and that makes you feel different. You feel more excited and eager, looking forward to a new adventure. The third eye is also about visualization and imagination. So when you visualize your future and dream, that will make you feel more inspired. When your third eye is blocked or out of balance, you can only see reality as it is. You are always cynical and skeptical about new ideas and new perspective. So even if someone presents a great opportunity right in front of you, you will also doubt it. You think like it's not going to work, it can't be that good, this is the reality, nothing is going to change. You feel doubtful, suspicious of yourself and others. You maintain a set of belief and you're stuck with this set of belief. People may give you suggestions, but you quickly dismiss them, or you argue for your limitation and give excuses. Like you say you have no money, you have no time. Life is black and white. It's not fun at all. But the so-called reality you're stuck in is just a lack of openness for different perspective and a lack of imagination. You're like, this is my reality and there's nothing I can do about it. All creation comes from imagination. Someone must have asked like, what if human can fly? What if I can call someone immediately without writing them a letter? Whenever you feel depressed about a situation, it's because you cannot see beyond what is. It's not because there aren't solutions available. The seventh chakra is the crown chakra. It's represented by the color violet and is located at the top of our head. This chakra governs spiritual connection and our connection with the universe and higher consciousness. When it comes to emotion, the crown chakra plays the role of spiritual connection. It gives you spiritual perspective. When you're feeling any negative emotion, know that your spirit, higher consciousness, or inner being is not feeling the same way as you are feeling. The reason why you feel bad or negative emotion is because you're not aligned with your spirit. Deep down inside, you know that you can feel as good as your spirit can, but you are not, and that's why you feel bad. Your third eye chakra helps you to see beyond what is and visualize a better future, while your crown chakra takes a step further. You are receiving important guidance beyond your imagination, beyond what you can see from your physical eyes and your vision. You are tapping into the universal wisdom. The crown chakra helps you to detach from your ego. So when you have emotion, you are able to observe them with some space between. You're not totally consumed by your emotion. And when you're not overly attached, it's easy to let go and transform your emotion. It is tempting to just open your crown chakra and neglect the rest of the chakra. However, if you just focus on your crown chakra and not the other chakra, it may result in a spiritual bypass. Instead of acknowledging your emotion, you see it and everything else as an illusion. You deny your emotion, and this will make you feel very spacey and ungrounded. Then you'll find it very challenging to live in this physical world, in this physical form. So all chakras are important for your emotional well-being. When your crown chakra is blocked or out of balance, you feel lost and depressed. You're not connected with your soul purpose and you don't feel like you're doing what you're meant to do here on this earth. You also feel very disconnected with the world and the people around you. And this is not a relationship level like what you feel in the heart chakra. It's more on the humanity level. If you are truly connected with the spiritual perspective, you feel oneness with the world and you can see the divine in yourself and other people. You can see beyond other people's ego and the divine in everyone. To open your chakras, there are three main ways. One way is to go to the physical root, which you can do yoga practices or movement that are specific to each chakra and their associated body parts. For example, like the throat chakra, you can do neck rolls, you can do jaw stretches. This exercise helps to open the throat chakra. There are many videos on YouTube helping you to open your chakras through yoga exercises and movement, so you can search for them. The second way is to go to the psychological root, which is to understand your belief and your thinking. What thoughts you have that are blocking the chakra from flowing freely. you want to ask yourself, can you give up this belief and find a new belief that serves you better? So if it's something that has to do with a relationship, you know that maybe your heart chakra might be blocked. You may want to examine your belief around relationships and see if there's any of your beliefs that are not allowing your heart chakra to flow freely. On this channel, I talk a lot about how to deal with your emotions and your negative thinking or thoughts. So if you like more of this video, do subscribe to this channel. The third way is to go to the energetic or spiritual root, which is something I like to do also. You can find or visualize something that resembles the essence of the chakra. So for example, the root chakra reminds me of the roots of a tree, and the sacral chakra reminds me of the water flowing. So if I want to heal and open my root chakra, I will visualize a tree with very strong roots, or I will just go to my neighborhood park where there is tall trees and just look and feel the roots of the trees and the strong foundation it has, and that will make me feel more grounded. And for sacral chakra, I will imagine the water flowing, the fluidity of the water, so that it reminds me to flow and move instead of being rigid and stuck. You can also visualize the color as a way to help you heal your chakras. But the color I mentioned previously is just a guide. It's just a common color associated with each chakra. People who can see auras, they see a different color for each chakra. So take it with a pinch of salt, or maybe use that as a starting point. Below this video, I'll put some useful links to programs and books on chakras. And if you're an empath, you will want to hear these 3 chakras.